What's going on, y'all? I'm back on the fight front. This Combo Breaker 99, and I just want to do a really quick breakdown of Adonis Stevenson versus Badou Jack. Like I said in my previous video, Adonis Stevenson, we don't really see enough of him throughout the past few years. Since he's grabbed the green belt, over 5 years ago. He started off strong, but throughout the years, he's kind of fought the lesser competition. A lot of people felt he ducked Kovalev fight, which I don't think he did. I think it was kind of a mutual thing because Kovalev wanted to stay with HBO and Adonis Stevenson had bigger money offers with Al Heyman, so he decided to go that route. Also, his chances of trying to negotiate an Andre Ward fight fell through, so he's kind of missed out on the bigger fights. So now he gets his chance to step in there with a money team back fight, really strong, dangerous light heavyweight. And Badou Jack, Badou Jack moved up from 168, and he hit the scene hard with that stoppage over Nathan Cleverly. So this is going to actually be a pretty good fight for Adonis Stevenson as well as Badou Jack. A lot of people when they think Adonis Stevenson, they think left hand. You can't help but think for left hand because I think his left hand is one of the strongest, most powerful punches in the light heavyweight division today. I think it's stronger than Kovalev's right hand at times. It's a game changer. It's a one-hitter quitter, man. So but I think a lot of people overlook his skill also. I don't think he has the best footwork in the game, at light heavyweight, but I think he's a pretty decent boxer. He knows how to set the left hand up, though he uses it a lot. He knows how to set it up. It's just not like he telegraphs it, because if he was just a one punch guy that telegraphs it, a lot of people could take it away, but he's able to set it up. If you go back and look at some of his fights, he sets that punch up on people. He has an underrated inside game. I've said that before. When he gets on the inside, guys try to get in there. He has good uppercuts. He knows how to utilize the power on the inside also. Looking at Badou Jack, Badou Jack, since he's moved up, I think he's looked a lot stronger. I think he has decent power in both hands now that he's moved up. He showed that against Nathan Cleverly. I think he has a very good body attack. He's very consistent. At times, I feel like he doesn't hit that peak enough in fights. He'll just kind of fight at a consistent rate, but he needs to kind of level up at times, And sometimes I feel like even the James DeGale fight, that was kind of where he let up. I feel he won it, but you know how it is with with the politics. Sometimes you got to rise to that occasion, and I feel like at this weight now that he's a lot bigger and stronger, he's going to be able to rise to that occasion more, and he's going to need to against a guy like Adonis Stevenson to really make his presence known. As far as playing out this fight, I think that if Adonis Stevenson doesn't have too much ring rust in this one, he hasn't fought since the Andreas Fonfara fight, which was almost 9-10 months ago. If he doesn't show any ring rust and he just starts off, like he always does, I think he could be trouble for Badou Jack. Let's be real. If he sets up the left hand early in the first round, that's going to tell you how the fight is going to go. If he's able to land the left-handed will starting from the first round, the fight won't go to a second half. It might end inside of 5 rounds, just being real. But if Badou Jack is able to take away the left hand early and stay on the outside of it and keep his eye on it and be able to set up his own counters, he can make this fight a longer fight for Adonis Stevenson. Even if he was to take Adonis Stevenson in the later rounds, though, I don't really feel like it would be wise, because even though Adonis Stevenson is 40, he's always had good conditioning. He's never really showed fatigue in the later rounds. So I think that for Badou Jack has to impose his own power and show that he's not going anywhere as well. He's gonna have to kind of go to Adonis Stevenson's body early to make him not want to move around and try to set up that left hand early. He has to keep Adonis Stevenson in that defensive posture, so he won't get too relaxed and think he can let that left hand go. But my pick in this one, it's really tough to call, man. It's a 50-50 fight, I feel like, but I might have to lean toward, I'd say it's 60-40. I have to lean towards Adonis Stevenson in this one, man. I like Badou Jack a lot, but I feel like Adonis Stevenson is really comfortable. I still don't. It could be a passing, the torch now, but I still feel like Adonis Stevenson has some things to prove. I think there've been a lot of haters out there, so I feel like he still has a lot to prove to himself, and that he's going to keep this belt, man. And I think he might keep it by a first half stoppage, somewhere between 1 through 6. I think he might earn a knockout. I think he's just gonna. That left hand is too much, man. Because you could try to take it away for 12 rounds, but you might just make 12 rounds of danger for yourself, man. Because he's gonna land it at some point in the fight, And when it lands, it changes the fighter's demeanor. We've seen it in the past, but we're also gonna see how Badou Jack reacts to it. We're gonna see how he can really handle the light heavyweight power of somebody like Stevenson. So I'm not going to count Badou Jack out either, though, man. If he makes it kind of ugly and kind of a dirty inside fight, I feel like he could win a decision. Or if he catches Stevenson early himself, he could knock Stevenson out. You never know. Stevenson, we see him knocked out in the past against somebody like Darnell Boone, so we never know, man. It's just going to be it's going to be all around good fight. I think this is what the light heavyweight division needs. This is what Stevenson needs. This is what Badou Jack needs. So, yeah, that's my call. I'm going to have to lean towards Adonis Stevenson by a early half knockout. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know who you think is going to win this one, the Ripper or Superman. Make sure y'all thumbs up and subscribe. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Peace.